Oh my gosh. One thing is for sure, no pun intended, but this film literally just took years of my life watching this film. I'm never gonna get it back. Let's get on with the review. Hi guys, it's Stephen Geekface. I'm back again with another review for yourself here today, which is for the film called Old, directed by M. Night Shyamalan, which is a brand new horror thriller that he's written and directed about a group of people who are on a deserted beach where they can't leave and they are rapidly getting old and hell breaks loose. I saw the trailer, it looked great. I liked the premise. This gave me like a Twilight feeling. So I was like, okay, and I am sort of a fan of him. I mean, I did love his early work, like, you know, The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable. He did have a dry spell at one point, films like After Earth, The Happening, and the horrible Last Airbender. I mean, he did have sninkers. However, he did redeem himself and came back with a vengeance for films like The Visit and even the sequels to Unbreakable, which I really did love. So, he's got a brand new movie. It looked like a good trailer. How does this film do? And say that M. Night Shyamalan has not lost his touch in direction wise. He knows how to give you the visuals. The cinematography was great. It gave me the, you know, the feeling of being alone and isolated in one place, which we all kind of relate of, you know, recent days and weeks and years. And the shots of like the beach and the sea all look nice, really nice, beautiful shots, and that's all good I've got to say. There's a lot of bad in this movie, and if you haven't guessed it by my really dull, sarcastic tone, I didn't like this movie whatsoever at all. I hated this movie. Now, this movie has pacing issues, and not the length. The length is fine. I mean, it was quick, and I was out there as soon as I could even look at my watch, so I give him that. However, because this film has a really creepy, disturbing way of, you know, showing the quickness of somebody getting old, I know that was probably the intention of keeping it very fast paced, but because of certain scenes that, you know, really creep you out and just make you have this weird feeling in your stomach and you're on your edge, on your seat, it doesn't give you time to just breathe and just take in what's in. What's worse than that is the acting. Now, if you are a big fan of the bad acting happening, you are going to love this movie because the acting is horrible, absolutely cringe. M. Night Shyamalan has proven once again he cannot write good, realistic dialogue for his characters. They don't make sense. They all sound wooden. It felt like times that the actors who are really trying in this movie, and you know, they got some really good actors. They got Alex Wolff in this film, who I'm a fan of as well, and he just sounded wooden. He was annoying, just shying half the time, but it did feel at times that the actors and actresses had just got their script maybe an hour ago, and they hadn't had time to digest, you know, go over a couple lines. It felt like they'd done one take and they just went, yo, we're gonna go with that and it's fine, and it just takes you out because you're thinking, as someone who's seen what's going on, seen all the dreadful, disturbing things that happen to these characters, and their reaction is horrible. It doesn't make any sense. It's just out of place. So you don't even sympathize with them because it's like, if you're not acting how I think you should be acting, then why should I? It just really takes you out of the movie. It's very disturbing, and it ruined a lot of scenes that should have worked for me. The acting the acting did remind me of, I felt like I was watching The Room, and those who are a fan of The Room with Tommy Wiseau, you would love this dialogue because it felt like that. You know, actually this film inspired me to actually go and watch that film again. I think I'm going to enjoy it a bit more because it felt like that half the time. Yeah, this film's a stinker, absolute stinker, and I was about to give it a 0 out of 10. I really was. This was going to be literally at this moment the worst film I've seen this year. I mean, it's been some stinker, but this one really ticked me off. If it had ended at one certain point, it was going to stay at that. However, the ending kind of redeems itself. It calms itself down. It tells you, explains what's going on and what's the reason. It's not done well, but it helped a little bit with the grading. And on that note, I'm going to give this film a 3 out of 10. I'm not going to waste any time with this. If you are a fan of M. Night Shyamalan's work and you enjoy even the bad ones, then obviously I recommend you to go and watch the cinema. I think you'll still have fun. And it might, lead you to have a conversation with people that do love it or hate it, whatever. But if you're not a fan and you haven't even been to the cinema yet because of what's going on with the pandemic, then this film I highly recommend you do not see in the cinema. Do not waste your time. It's not a good film. I mean, I'm not expecting every film to make you feel good inside, but there's nothing in this to take away or even remember. Half the stuff I don't remember anymore because I just wanted to forget it. I mean, it really ruined my afternoon when I did see the film. So yeah, if you want to go and see it, go and see it. I'll probably wait for it to see it on streaming services, on Netflix, wherever it decides to go on. Don't waste your money on this. There are better films to go and see. And yeah, I'm not enjoying this review at all. This film was not the one. And yeah, I'm going to go and watch The Room. I think I'm going to watch that instead. So, what did you think of this movie? You did see it? The ones who have seen it, did you like it? Did you hate it as I did? Let me know in the comments down below. What is your favourite M. Night Shyamalan film? What is your worst M. Night Shyamalan film? What's your funniest one? I'm intrigued of what films you watch, knowing it's bad and just having a good time. Let me know in the comments down below there as well. Guys, thank you once again for watching my video. Thank you for your time and patience with myself there. And remember guys to like, share, stay blessed, stay geeked. Bye bye.